Hello there, today we're looking on the Benno website, or benno.uk. They have other information, but we're looking on the lamppost one. Benno Guide to Lampposts in the UK. Welcome to Benno Lamppost Guide. Old concrete lamppost companies, Concrete Utilities, Eleco, GEC Concrete, London Transport Concrete, Rovo Concrete, Southern Railway, Standard and Sturvey Turlock. First one. This one. 1920s concrete started in 1923. 1930s concrete utility early design of lampposts. Very early concrete utility lamppost at Ramsgate bandstand with original lamp. Good credit to all the people that took these pictures, but I'm giving the information off the website. Very early concrete utility lamppost in the Concrete Utility Lamppost Museum. Where's that? Is that the one we went to? Maybe it is. Don't know. 1940 to mid-1950s. Concrete Utility built their awesome classics. They made epic, massive disco lamp posts for major roads and awesome swan necks and discos for side streets. Both of these designs are now rare to find, although they are not as rare as other concrete brands. These are classics that can sometimes be found by old industrial buildings. Concrete Utilities had more different designs of concrete lampposts than any other company. Looks at how long this page is. All of their lampposts were triangular before the 60s. The 50s Concrete Utility swan neck of Motany Hill was this very lamppost that got interested in the subject. I give credit yet again to the person who took these pictures. 50s Concrete Utility disco lamppost at Beckenham. 50s Concrete Utility major road disco lamppost at New Cross bus depot. 50s Concrete Utility major road disco lamppost Newhaven. This one has a triangular base rather than the normal large chunky base for these tall lampposts. Now these are pretty cool lampposts, really. I do prefer the swan neck ones, but these are quite cool. Oh, these are cool ones. And other ones in St. Earth, Cornwall. Motorised 50s Concrete Utility major road disco lamppost in Sittingbourne. Modernised 50s Concrete Utilities lamppost in Sittingbourne. Modernised 50s concrete lamppost in Cheshunt. And like I said earlier, give credit to all the people that took these pictures for the website. 50s Concrete Utility major road with original lamppost at Sunderland. Some 50s Concrete Utility lampposts at Concrete Utility Lamppost Museum, which I believe is the one I went to. 50s Concrete Utilities disco lamppost at Newington. Lamp replaced in the 80s. Other things very rare about this lamppost is that it has both a UC nameplate, what left of it, and UC logos melted into the concrete. This dates in the point in the 50s when they changed from nameplates to engraved logos, which is, I prefer engraved logos out of the nameplates, but very rare 50s Concrete Utility C-neck, as well as making swan neck. Concrete Utility also made C-shaped brooklet. These are now extremely rare to find. Here is one in Chigwell, North London. This one also has both UC nameplate and engraved logo. Also, this was old because they now have replaced this lamppost, I presume. But this one was a nice lamppost. And also does have a lamppost I saw at the Lamppost Museum, or technically yes. Now, late 1950s to early 1960s, Concrete Utility stopped putting in a nameplate at the base of their lampposts and now had their logo melted into concrete. The concrete Utility changed the shape of the bases and their major road lampposts. Also, they stopped using their very stony mix of concrete. Late 50s concrete utility major road disco lamps in Gravesend with later style base. An awesome find. That lamp has been replaced in the 70s/80s with Philip Eleco. Also give credit to the people who took the pictures of these ones. But I need to keep saying that because I give credit to every single picture on here. 60s concrete utility major road with original lamppost in Cheshunt. Nice original ones in Cheshunt, in Chatham Dockyard. UC lamppost on side of building at Chatham Dockyard. Modded in the 90s. This one is located next to Medway Hospital. Now these are the ones that used to be down my road. Mid-late 1960s, concrete utility constructed to build awesome lampposts but no longer produced disco brackets, swan neck or C neck. Also concrete utility lampposts had updated bases. 60s concrete utilities with the original lamppost, a large grotty building near Southern Storeham by sea. This building is empty but there is still security on sites, which is a shame as I would love to explore this place. Yep, credit to this user as well. This is a beautiful lamppost. This one has a weird mod and a broken lamp. 60s concrete utility modernised in the 80s with Philip MA series lamp in Chigwell, North London. 60s, this is the weirdest one. But still, 60s concrete utility lamppost at a lock near Maidstone. This one is a bit different. The base is triangular, which would suggest 50s, but it changed regularly to oxygen at the top at the lamp, and the lamp looks 70s. Early 1970s, concrete utility had a major update to design of their lampposts. Their lampposts were now very functional in design, and loads of them were installed. Major road concrete utility lampposts with Philip MA series lamp in Reading Valley, North London, or Roding Valley, North London. An early 70s concrete utility lamppost, one of the last ones branded as concrete utilities. Another one somewhere around Bromley. Nice UC lamppost with hanging lamp. This page is long. Don't know how long it is, but mid-1970s to mid-1980s, concrete utility now used the name UC where on their lamppost. This is a pun, as UC were called read as UC range of lampposts, but as UC is based in the town of Ware. Yes, I went there today. However, CU where could see road as you from where. This is no difference in design of these to the early 70s ones. Nice looking bracket UC lamppost in Twiddle, the original old Philip Eleco lamp. Another UC lamppost in Twigwell with original old Philip Eleco lamp. UC lamppost at Haslemere Drive, Gillingham. 70s UC lamppost in Rochester. 70s UC with Philip Major Road lamp on the small lamp post. 70s UC Major Road post in an abandoned part of Waymore or Wayworth. Major Road CU lamppost with Philip MA series lamp at King's College Hospital, London. That's a long time ago because they replaced all the lampposts at King's College Hospital. Nice CU lamppost with hanging lamp. 70s long brass bracket CU lamppost lamp replaced with this ugly thing on Treadwell. 70 CU lamppost, also with lamppost replacement. The lamppost used to be an awesome 70s electrical post top lantern. Now they have replaced the lamp is no longer gives out all the round light. Also, the local teens have found that these lamps on be pushed around to force the wrong way. Oh, the local teenagers put them the wrong way. That's not good. 80s GU lamppost with long bracket. This one has a later Philip lamp. These are some of the last ever concrete lamppost installed. 80s CU lamppost in Gillingham. Also, before I say, yet again, I give credit to all the people that took the pictures for this website. 80s CU lamppost in Gillingham. Again, these are some of the last concrete lampposts ever installed. A lot of CU last concrete lampposts were made of very cheap concrete. Although it could be more painful, it's painful to hit your head on the metal ones, it was more painful to hit your head on the concrete ones, but the concrete ones are just nicer to look. I don't know. 80 CU lamppost replaced with another ugly load of crap in Gillingham. And this is it. CU stopped making concrete lampposts in the mid-80s. Time had changed and concrete lampposts had gone out of fashion. In the concrete area, concrete utilities produce more different types of concrete lampposts than any other company. Construct utilities also used more different types of concrete than anyone else, especially in the 70s. Often the lamppost design and curved type were mixed and matched. This gave councils a very wide range of choice. Let's take a look back over the different pieces of concrete that CU used. 1950 stony concrete, also used in the 30s. 1950 heavy-duty concrete. 1950 dark concrete with black stone. 1960s standard concrete. 1960s very duty concrete. 1970s stony concrete. 1970s browny concrete, 1970s darkish concrete, 1970s smooth concrete, 1970s smooth concrete with black stone, 1970s top of the range ultra smooth concrete, very long lasting, 1970s very cheap concrete used in most of their last lamp post in the 80s. But here's where it becomes a bit weird and ugly. Don't mind them though, but the concrete is better. Here's an early example of ECU metal lamppost from the late 70s. Well, that's pretty cool actually, because it's got a broken head. CU metal lamppost with Philip MA series lamp. Late 1980s to mid 2000s. Concrete utility no longer made concrete lampposts in 1987. Concrete utility changed their name to CU Lighting Ltd. The company later merged with the lamppost POSCO. I think I went there today, don't know, and became CU POSCO. CU POSCO now produce both post and lamp. CU now installed the rather ordinary lampposts and more, most of which are not interesting. They are very similar to design in British Steel Concrete. Utilities are the only concrete lamppost company that still exists today, although no longer producing concrete. CU Hind Column. Oh, that isn't a good lamppost, but I'm still including a very tall CU lamppost. I don't call that a lamp, but that's crap. I'm skipping past this one because that one's shit. Late 2000s to present. Oh, that's pretty ugly. CU POSCO now produced a wide range of different lampposts. Galvanized CU lamppost. Old looking lamppost with Revel W Windsor. Crap, isn't it? That was all. Oh, that looks even worse. So wait, that shouldn't be on here. That's a turbine. That's a wind turbine. I'm keeping past the ones that are not interesting. Now we're going to the Eleco ones. Or let me count. Now I've done one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'll be 7 to look at. Eleco concrete lamppost. Early lamppost. Eleco, the engineering and lighting equipment company, started in 1895 as the Gilbert Arc Lamp Company. Some of their early lampposts in London still serve along the bank of the River Thames in the Borough of Westminster. It seems that, unlike most council, Westminster Council does care about some of its real heritage, although they do have a lot of replica Victorian lampposts. These are not bog standard W Windsor and are very genuine looking and to trick you into thinking they are real. 1950s. In the 1950s, Eleco made awesome looking swan neck lampposts. Today it is very rare to find a modernized one. Awesome original 50s Eleco swan neck in Gillingham. Yeah, again, credit to all the Creed people. Wait, it went from yellow, orange. Maybe it's an old one that used to go from orange to yellow. There are loads of 50s Eleco in Gillingham, but all the rest have been modernised. This one was modernised in the 80s. Modernised in the 90s. The one in Sittingbourne has a weird mod. 1960s. The 1960s Eleco invented their awesome looking lantern style post top lamp. This is a very well designed lamppost which gives all around light. These originally had spooky murky bulbs. These have been replaced with yucky orange sodium bulbs. And as you can see, oh, this is a short one. Usual 60s Eleco with larger timer complement. This one was modernised in the 90s. Usual 60s Eleco with larger timer complement. Sadly, this one has modernised in the 2010, which with an ugly Philips lamp. Yeah, it does look pretty ugly, can agree with that. Non-LED version. It used to be classic Eleco lantern. Also, a local chav has realised that the lamp can be turned inside to side. How do they know the fact that local chavs have messed with it? Don't know, but an early example of slim Eleco with the older Eleco logo. This one has modernised in the 90s. Another early example of slim Eleco with the older Eleco logo. This one was modernised in the 90s with a post top lamp. 1960s Major Road. An modernised Major Road lampposts are rare. I haven't found one of this yet. Also, I'm reading someone else's thing, but I tried to screen record it because I like this website. 60s Eleco Major Road lamppost in Moorgate, modernised in the 80s with Philip MA series lamp. 60s Eleco Major Road lamppost in Fitchingham, modernised in the 80s. 1970s Eleco now made their Eleco slim map posts which were an updated, more modern design. Noticed about updated circle logo. The ones were modernised in the 90s. These ones were modernised in the 90s. These ones were modernised in the 90s with post top lamps, not as nice as the original Eleco ones. This one was modernised in 2010. 2010 ones are shit. This one was modernised in the 90s with material brackets. Also, this will be the only video where I swear, or at least for my other account. This one was modernised in the 90s with an all-around lamp similar to the original. 1970s Major Road. This one was modernised, but rushing the original lamp. This one was modernised in the late 2000s. 1980s, Eleco became Davis Engineering. The demand for concrete lampposts stopped in the 80s. Davis started making metal lampposts. Right, now we've looked at this one and the Eleco one. Let's go to GEC Concrete. 1950 square swan neck. These are very rare and awesome. GEC was the only company that makes swan neck that are square that whole way from the base to throughout the swan neck. These are located near Orpington, South East London. The lampposts were replaced in the 80s. This is the YouTube channel, so I give credit to Benno. 1950s Octon swan neck. These are very rare and awesome lamps replaced in the 80s. Quite a good swan neck actually. 1950s to 60s square concrete lampposts. These have a curved bracket. They are square the entire way from the base throughout the bracket. Did I miss any other information? No, I didn't miss any other fucking information. These ones in Brompton, Medway, have been modernised. 1950 to 60s, Major Road. Oh, those are quite nice. Oh, there's a bird on that one. These are rare. There is one in a car park on Portland near Weymouth. Sadly, the lamppost is replaced with 90s Philips. These ones are at Peterport on Guernsey. Is that in the UK? Believe so, don't know. This is also at Peterport in Guernsey. It's been modernised in the 80s. Where is it in the UK? I don't believe that's in the UK. Well, this one's in the UK. 1960 slim concrete lampposts. These are designed to take up only a small amount of space next to a wall. This one has sadly been modernised. Right, now we've looked at Benno lamppost. Or GC. Let's look at the London Transport, which I feel... Wait, I didn't... Oh yeah, these ones are at the train stations. Now, this is going to rather a lot of information. London Transport concrete lampposts. In the past, London Transport have manufactured a lot of their own stuff in the house. This includes their own concrete. From 1920s to the 1980s, London Transport manufactured their concrete at Parsons Green Works. In the concrete item manufactured include bus stop functioning panels and stop lampposts. Not much is known about the Parsons Green Works. There are only appears to be one serving photos of it in the internet. Click here to see it, which we're not doing. 1930s. London Transport manufactured lampposts for the 1930s Loughton station to the Central Line. This was before London Underground stock over and the line became Central Line. At the time, the station was still part of LNER. Notice that those lampposts are different from the others at the end of the Central Line. Notice that the panel either side of the lamppost does not have concrete in the shape of a roundel, unlike the other at the nearby station. Looking at some old photos of the station, this wasn't originally the case. The concrete other side of the lamppost has been changed at some point. It originally had the concrete shaped to the roundel at some weird long sticking out bits where information boards, where today the concrete panel either side have no roundel building at the lamppost have been modernised. Notice colour change to the concrete where information board used to be. Click here to see the information with the original lamps and also see. Click here to see the original concrete panel lamppost from different angles, which I'm not doing. Loughton, I think still have that, I don't know. 1940s, when London Underground took over the railway line and turned into the top end of Central Line, they refurbished a lot of the station and added functioning concrete roundel with internal lampposts. These lampposts are still in almost perfect condition today. The lampposts are square the whole way to curved out from the past post to where the lamppost is. The design looks similar to GEC concrete lampposts. The lampposts have sadly had their lamps replaced in the 80s and 90s with square Posico lamps. These lampposts can be found at Berkingside, Hainault and George Hill, Chigwell and Snaresbrook. Click here to see one of the ones at Barking with original lampposts. So I don't need to give credit to anyone really, because we don't give credit to train drivers when I take good train spotting. Lamppost outside Roding Valley. I went there a long time ago. But these ones are not have any interesting. However, that's Stony. Now we've looked at the London Transport, we need to look at the Revo concrete ones. Revo concrete lampposts. 1930. In the 1930s, Revo were a large lighting company who manufactured metal lampposts and lamps. In the 30s, they decided to branch out into making concrete lampposts. This was a sideline to their main business. There is not much information about the concrete lamppost, and only a few have survived to present day. I haven't found a 30s model yet. 1950s. These were the only concrete lampposts made that were round. They have an orange/red colour in to concrete. There are some abandoned ones in Laysdown, Sheppey. There are some modernised ones in Strood. These are some modernised ones in Bristol. Now we've looked at the river ones, let's look at Southern Railway, since they have some. Southern Railway Exmouth Junction concrete lampposts. Southern Railway produced their concrete at Exmouth Junction concrete works from the 1920s to the 1950s. They made concrete bridges, concrete platform fences, concrete sleepers and concrete lampposts. Also, the 1920s concrete lamppost at Sittingbourne Station. I have been past this so many times without noticing it. Until recently, it has an ASLA switch on it. Concrete lamppost at Sandwich Station level crossing. I've never been to Sandwich, but I know that's a cool one. Sadly, the lamppost has been replaced in the 1980s with floodlights. Oh, never mind. Concrete lamppost at Cuxton Station level crossing. Sadly, the lamppost has been replaced in the 1980s with floodlights. The concrete fence posts in the front are modern ones by serving concrete fence posts from the remnant of the Sheppey Light Railway. The Sheppey Light Railway ran across the Isle of Sheppey from Queensborough to Laysdown. The railway closed in the 1950s. A few parts of the line remain across the island in a few places. There are some 1990s railing and some 1920s concrete fence posts at the point where are a couple of fence posts right in the middle of the village green. The only sign that there once used to be the railway. So yeah, that's not a railway anymore, but that used to be. That's how you can tell that thing there. There's also a bent one, or could be, don't know. But why is it showing poles on the bloody village? Maybe because there used to be lampposts in the spot where they are. Surviving concrete fence posts from Roman Dungaree Railway. The Roman Dungaree Railway, do not be confused with the Roman Heath and Dunwich Railway, which branch line that come off the Ashford Hastings Trusbuster line at Appledore and went to New Rumsey. The railway today still exists as far as the nuclear power station at Dungeness, and it's used to transport nuclear waste. The remains of the parts of the line that was to New Ramsey can still be seen today. It runs parallel about 200 metres through of the Ramsey Heath Dunwich Railway. The remains include the loads of Southern Railway concrete, including a bridge and lots of fence posts. Sorry. Surviving concrete fixtures on Heritage Railway. This is Sheringham, so it has nothing to do with Southern often. Heritage Railway have concrete lampposts. Sadly, it's seeming more and more impossible to find one manufactured, which is possibly long forgotten. Now we've done the southern one. Let's go to Sutton and Staveley, or at least the one. Oh, come up. Southern and Steveley concrete lampposts. Late 1930s, 1950s, Southern and Steveley first generation. These lampposts were very well made. The load of the bases of these lampposts still survive today, but sadly most of the have been replaced to the tops originally either a concrete swan neck or concrete disco bracket, and the lampposts were usually either Revo or GEC. It is also noticed that dating on the concrete. It is very rare to find one of these with the original top and lamp. Also noticed and detailing on the concrete. A lot of thought went into design of these, unlike modern day lampposts. They don't give a shit about the modern day design. That's why they look ugly, modern ones. Photos taken in Gillingham 1990s, original 1950s Standon, Satterton and Steveley Swan Neck. As you can see, here's another one which is really cool, or could be the same one. Today there are still some about in Medway but have been horribly modernised, but it's still nice to see classic Sutton and Steveley detailed plastic, which are still a great modern of these days. I drew one of them once. These are in Worthing. These had a lamppost replaced with the 70s Eleco lantern small version. Late 1930s, 1950s Southern and Steveley Major Road first generation. These are rare, and major roads have their lampposts replaced more often. These have similar styling to the normal first generation not Standon and Steveley, but with a more chunky base, and the detailing has been made taller. To find out of these with an original top in ultra rare, haven't found one yet. Modernised 1950s Saturn and Steveley Major Road edition near Croydon. Very odd 1950s Saturn and Steveley Major Road edition in the middle of a green Newington. It must have originally had a very bright lamp to light up the whole neighbourhood across the green. This is very strange. The lampposts have been something like rodeo festivals. Sadly, the lamps were replaced in the 70s to 80s. Now, big up to the person who took all these pictures, because he or she did a really good detailed website. Because they've also got trains and stuff as well. However, 1960s, mid-1970s Stanton and Steveley second generation. These have a very different styling to the first generation. These no longer have classic Stanton and Steveley detailing on the base. Also, they no longer had styling features such as a disco black bracket. Almost all of them had a sight to bracket swan neck were visible, but hardly any were built as the swan neck or were now considered old-fashioned. These lampposts start off being square-shaped at the bottom, and some of them gradually change along the path past to being contain shape at the top, while the other design of these changes quickly from square to octagon just above the door at the base. An original one in Newington. Modernised one in Newington, early 1970s. The other types were the shape or changed just above the door. This one is located in Sheppey. There are a few in Rochester with the lamp replaced in the 90s. Here were near Cronstowberry with an older lamp, and a similar one in Mernston Airport. Manchester. The lamp on this one had been replaced with an 80s to 90s Philip, a very odd looking combination. A rare one, this one was modernised. They kept the original 60GC lamppost and reattached it to the new metal top located in Bexley. Or could say Bexley Heath, but don't know. It's an old website, so they've been replaced by now, most of them. The uncommon second generation Swan Neck and Heath lamppost replaced in the 80s. The 1960 to mid-1970s Saturn and Staveley Major Road second generation. These are fairly rare. They also no longer have a disco bracket, but this is still something about these massive concrete lampposts which look awesome. There are not many unmodernized ones left. An original one is in Broadstairs. I went there once to the beach. Don't know. Just one original one remains. Almost of modernized one's lamppost in the original, and it's a Philip May series. Very rare, amazing, massive, awesome lamp. This one is located outside an entrance to a factory in Northfleet, Kent. These are extremely rare. By the way, just to get things in perspective, the gate is 2 meters tall. The lamppost is 8 meters tall. It just looks smaller because of the oversized lamp distorting your sense of scale. There are a few modernised ones on Sheppey. Mid-1970s to early 1980s Saturn and Staveley third generation. These are Saturn and Staveley later lampposts. They are planned looking but have nice smooth texture, and they have a slightly red in colour to the concrete. Not that many of the lampposts were built because of the early 80s concrete had gone out of fashion since 1967. Standard Saturn and Staveley had been owned by the large company and viral lamppost manufacturer British Steel. By the 1980s, Saturn and Staveley was being disbanded, with some parts of the company being merged into British Steel and Saturn Iron Works being sold off. So when damaged for concrete lampposts dried up, the lampposts of the company disappeared along with the rare of the company. There is no official date when Standard Saturn and Staveley stopped trading. Gillingham. Another in Gillingham. This one has 70s Eleco later style lamp. Sheringham. Mid-1970s to early 1980s Saturn and Staveley Major Road third generation. Even though these are not the old, there aren't many unmodernized ones about. Over the last 15 years, council have done a lot on major roads. This has meant replacing a lot of lampposts, even ones that are not that old. Original third gen major road edition in Margate. All of the other round the area had been modernised. Just the original one remained. The lamppost is a Philips MA series. Modernised third gen major road edition in Bridgington. Now we've done the Southern and Steefield. Now we've got the last one on the list before we get to the metal ones. Tara's Lag concrete lamppost. 1950s. Taralag were a large road surfacing company in the early 1950s. They started making their own design of concrete lampposts called Broadract. In the mid-50s, they sold their lamppost design bridge coat to Council Unity, and CU didn't produce them for long. These lampposts are now very rare. Sorry about that. They're very rare. Very few of them were built. You can distinguish them by their usual shepherd door. In the 1950s, Torolog were taken over by Thermic Plek. There is a concrete utilities broadcrete in the Concrete Utility Lamppost Museum. And I went there. Now, old metal lamppost combines. Burlington and ESL. That's when they combined metal and concrete. Or Burlington and ASLA lamppost, 1930s to 1890s. H.M. Burlington and Sons, originally called Gurley and Co., started in 1835. H.M. Burlington were a large iron foundry at Canterbury. It was the largest iron factory in the area. They produced most of the infrastructure in Canterbury and surfacing area. Lots of their staff still survive today. In the 1980s, H.M. Burlington produced the iron for the original Channel Tunnel, which didn't get very far. 1990s to 1920s, H.M. Burlington continued to produce all the infrastructure in Canterbury and surrounding area. Lots of more infrastructure were built at the time, including iron billards and, of course, lampposts. H.M. Burlington's lampposts in Canterbury still survive to the present day, although the lampposts might not be original. It is awesome that the council care about this sort of heritage as council usually only care about the usual stuff that brings it to tourists. That's a pretty cool lamppost. Depends if it's an LED one. Because the bulb ones are more interesting. I don't like the gaslit ones. I don't like the modern ones, and I like the light bulb ones. Here's one with the usual Windsor Urbix lamp. These ones have had their lamppost replaced with NAC Ford. Here's a video. Go and watch the views on YouTube because I'm not playing the video. 1920s to 1930s. In 1908, Herbert Brigliston from H.F.M. Brigliston was approached by his older school friend Hayden Rosden, who was developing a light reflector system, and the company ESLA was formed. ESLA Electric Street Lighting appeared started making lampposts in the 1920s. They were manufactured by H.M. Brigliston in Canterbury. The ESLA lamppost is a very iconic design. Loads of them were installed all over the UK in the 1930s. Revo and GEC copied ESLA design and produced their own. They are so similar that you can't tell them apart. ESLA lampposts are now ultra rare on public street. Most of the serving ones are in private ownership. Also, some ESLA have survived in people's gardens. Most people put them in gardens or scrap fake Victoria things, but every now and then you see a genuine one. Here is one in Newington, and awesome find. This one is attached to some house. It's attached into the street, but probably wasn't owned by the council. As it's still here, it looks like it has been here all along, not added later by the collector. This house probably used to be a shop. Sadly, the ESLA doesn't light up. That is exactly the one I saw at the museum, the Heritage Museum. Here is one attached to a pub in Chipstead, Sevenoaks. Ultra rare 1880s gas lamp, modernised one ESLA lamp and Lossy Oxford box when electricity first came in, located at Council Utility Lamppost Museum. Yeah, I went there and that wasn't my favourite lamppost, but I did enjoy it. Here's a Revo lamppost in a garden in Longford. The lamppost might be Revo's Utility a copyright design. ESLA modernised by AC Ford in the 70s near Canterbury. Here are some examples of modernised ESLA around Kent. Now you know those are the type I like. Or concrete ones are better, but these are the type look quite nice heads. ESLA lamppost modernised by AC Ford. Actual fall ESLA lampposts are rare. ESLA lamppost in garden near Faversham, Locks, weird with CFL light bulb. Bellico with ESLA lamppost, concrete utility lamppost museum. Now these are pretty cool lampposts. The new lamppost museum because I went there. ESLA on different Bellico with reflection in window at Council Unity's lamppost museum. BW lamppost with ESLA lamppost, concrete utility lamppost museum. ESLA lampposts with tall bracket and ESLA lamppost at concrete lamppost utilities museum. Experimental design. ESLA also made some lampposts with two bulbs as well as they did also made some weird double deck lamps. Both of these are extremely rare. Late 1930s and 1940s, trending bulbs were going out of fashion for street lighting because they need replacing too often, and they use 60 to 80 watt sodium bulb were coming in which last a very long time and only use 40 watts, but they have a noisy orange glow. Also, Mercy bulbs were coming in, which were also long-lasting and gave a green blue coloured light. ESLA designed a version of their lamppost of sodium bulb, which are much longer than tungsten. With ESLA new design, the bulb went across the lamp fitting area then hanging below it, but not many of these sold. Also, there was another problem: exposed bulb lamp were going out of fashion. Councils wanted glass to protect the bulb. By the 50s, there were no lampposts being installed with exposed bulb. ESLA never managed to update their design and add glass. ESLA sodium lamps are now extremely rare to find. Good thing I found them in the lamppost museum in Ware. I haven't found any yet. Now we've watched, what was I on? Burnside ESLA lamppost. Bellico Brighton lampposts. 1920s to 1930s, Bellico, the Brighton Lighting and Electrical Engineering Co. was a lamppost company in Brighton. Most of their lampposts were installed in the south east and south coast of England. It's now rare to find Bellico lamppost. Bellico was with Bellico lamp at the New Haven Fort. Bellico with ESLA lamp at Concrete Utility Lamppost Museum, which is where I went. Bellico side of building at Ashford near the station. F Park in Burnley, Foundry lamppost in Exeter with Putsey Adver bracket lamp has recently been replaced. Niche. Notice that the council box is a Bellico, but it's branded as Pudsey Adver. 1950s, Bellico telegraph pole lamp in Ferringham Road, Kent. Bellico telegraph pole lamp near Longfield, Kent. Bellico telegraph pole lamp in Longford, Kent, modernised in the 80s. Bellico telegraph pole lamp in Longford, Kent, modernised in the 90s. Bellico telegraph pole in Longford, Kent, modernised in the 2010s. Now wait. Now look, Bellico will watch the GEC one. Apparently no link. Oh, he must have deleted the information from that one. Old lamp only companies. Nothing present day companies. ELC lamp. Oh, these one. Awful lamp posts on there. The reason why I'm skipping past it because all of these lamp posts are fucked. They don't look as nice as they used to. See why I don't want to look at it. Concrete utility lamp post. And as you know, I've already looked at that page. I don't mind the Philip one post though, because I've not read that. 1970s to 1980s. Philip MA series. The Philip MA series were a major road lamppost built from 1970 to the mid 80s. They were very awesome looking and were built in many lengths. The largest ones looking very large. The MA series were the main lamps used on almost every dual carriageway and motorway that had lighting. These used to be everywhere, but now they are going less common as they are rapidly being removed throughout the country. Philip MA Alternative Eleco GR series. The lamp was built in partnership with Eleco. They were built from 1970 to the 80s to the late 80s. These lampposts are the Electrico GR series, sold by the Philip as an alternative to the MA series. These lamps are very nice looking. They have very different styling to the normal MA series, but they look just great. Philip MI series. This is a small lamp from Side Street. Philip Eleco post top lamp. These looking totally awesome. These sold both Philip and Eleco from 1965 until the mid 80s. This type of lamp provides all round light. 1980s early to 2000s. Philip SGS. These sold in their million. They are all everywhere. Almost every main road lamppost is the mid 80s. Early 2000s was one of those. Often a British steel post. Philip Traffication. These are part of the SGS series. They are alternative to the normal style SGS lamp. Philip FGS, an update on the MA series. Philip MI series, later version, an update to the MI series. 2000s, Philip Street Fighter. This is an update to the SGS series, but they don't look anything special. Philip Iridium and similar model. These are rather crap looking. Loads of them have been installed by Kent Council. Philip Wesleyan. These are modern and bit dull design based off the FGS. 2010 Philips Steeler LED. These are totally awesome. Now the lamps are LED. They can now be made very slim and modern. I don't think they're crap. LED is shit. Philips Solar is a totally awesome example of great modern design to the concrete of a light fixture has been recognized from scratch with a loss of strength being put into these have such an amazing look, especially when it's an old aluminum post like needle. Now the ones on Ropers Avenue, which is where I live, or one of the roads nearby, they're exceptional lamp posts for 8D, but mainly they're normally shit. However, Philips Speedstar LED, decent alternative to the solar Speedstar, looking great. The modern but doesn't quite have an awesome of the solar. Philip Iridium /Solarium/Solanum LED. With LED lamppost now can be made to look very modern, but that's not the case with this Iridium LED, which looks identical to the old Iridium. In other words, crap. Now stanchion lampposts. 1970s to the 1980s, stanchion started in 1978. They installed lampposts in the French company Progicon & Co. These ones were modernised in the late 2000s in Lexington, Cuxton, Kent. 1990s, Station Sutton started manufacturing Progicon lampposts in England. 90s Station. Major road addition on the motorway M2 bridge. And yeah, that was an amazing website. I do recommend it.